Good morning, I'm James Ambeault here with Zen Luxury Detailing. Today we have this beautiful BMW that we're going to be doing a ceramic coat on. First we start off with the wheels. We do an iron decon to remove all the brake dust and all the road grime. Then we're going to go in with a fallout remover snow foam to do a pre-wash. After that we'll be doing our acid wash to remove any other bonded contaminations from metallic fallout from, say, the steel plant, and it will also remove any kind of harsh road films that built up on the car over the years. After that we do a tar removal to remove any of the bonded tar that may have been attached to the vehicle while driving, and then I do a steam clay. So it's different than a regular clay. We use steam and heat, and it helps remove the bonded contamination much more gently. After that, we will be doing the paint correction. It will consist of a high-speed rotary polish with a cutting compound. We'll follow up with a show car polish, and that will bring a very, very deep gloss and reflective finish. Before we do our ceramic coating, we have to do a paint prep with an isopropyl alcohol, and that's pretty much what we do to prep the vehicle for ceramics. It's a long job. This car is gonna glow when we're done with it. So we got these really nice set of three-piece wheels. They are aluminum. You need to use a very specialized cleaner for them to not damage them. The active ingredient eats the rust without damaging the wheel. It's a very safe cleaner. This is step 2 of doing our ceramic coat decon process. We always do the wheels first, so that way we don't splash up all this yuckiness all over the paint. This step's pretty important because after you have a nice clean ceramic car, you don't want, brake dust and things slinging on the paint. It'll really make the car pop with a nice clean set of wheels. So next we're gonna do some bug removal. So we have some insects on the front end. This car has probably seen some highway miles, so there's a little bit of bug splatter on the front. We want to make sure that we neutralize these and soften them up for the washing process. So we're just using a general purpose degreaser. It will get in, penetrate the bugs and soften them up and get ready for the washing process. So we're doing an acid wash right now. We're using organic acid. It's, for one, it's better for the environment, but it removes organic compounds much, much easier. It's almost like doing a liquid clay. Anytime you can do a chemical decon, it's much safer for the paint. You don't have to worry about abrasions and scratches. Getting into all these little nooks and crannies, places that, all the road grime like to hang out. This is removing any metallic fallout, say from the steel plant, acid rain, even just typical road dust from brakes off of cars. And it helps break it down to get to, just another step to get cleaner paint. And all these steps add up, and every single step you use just gets the car just that little bit cleaner each time. Automotive glass is silica, so it's much, much tougher than your automotive paint. So if you ever notice after you wash your car, your windshield and glass will bead, but the paint won't. So essentially what we're doing is we're putting a coat of glass over the entire car. But the coating we're using has graphene in it, so it's SiO2 diamond powder infused with graphene. And everybody knows that diamonds are made out of carbon. Graphene is super, super thin layers of this hexagon matrix of carbon. And it is the thinnest, strongest, most flexible substance known to man, which was just recently discovered. And then the car care industry got a hold of it, and they're putting it in everything, and it is changing the game. So I'm just warming up the clay. When it's cold, it's really, really hard. You want to warm it up so it's more malleable. Then it's not as prone to grabbing onto contamination and dragging across the paint. It'll absorb it and it'll trap it in the clay. Ceramic coating isn't, your everyday detail. You want to do as little damage to the paint as possible before you do your correction. Last time we checked in, we were talking about the steam clay. That was to remove all bonded contamination from the paint. We also did a tar removal with a solvent tar and road film remover. In the last 4.5, 5 hours, we have taped off the car. We have also located most of the severe defects, which we marked with tape. Those were areas of concern that we were going to put a little extra compounding in just to try to smooth those areas out a bit more. All the trim has been masked off to protect it from turning white. It's something that happens when you're polishing. If your polisher goes over an edge into trim, it will melt the trim and turn it white, and we don't want that to happen. All right, so we've finished polishing the entire car. We still have the trim taped off just to keep the ceramic coat off of it, as it will discolor trim. Right now we're about to take off any polishing oils, any old waxes with isopropyl alcohol wipe. Once that's completed, then we'll start coating. The longest part of the ceramic coating process is probably split between the decontamination process and the paint correction process. Depending on how many defects are present, then the paint correction process would probably be longer. But some vehicles that are in really good shape, usually when they're a little bit newer, the decon takes longer than the actual paint correction step because there's less defects to remove. So let's talk about the difference between ceramic coatings that we offer. Right here we have our 7-year hybrid graphene ceramic coating. It contains graphene and SiO2 technology. This contains diamond powder and graphene powder. We also offer the 9-year advanced graphene, which offers 50% more graphene. It offers a much slicker, more glossy finish, and it is much more durable and longer lasting. Now the 7-year coating would be something more for enthusiasts that are looking for a budget coating, as well as your daily drivers if you want just the ultimate protection. There are a lot of coatings on the market that run between 3 to 5 years, but here at Zen Luxury Detailing, we only offer the best. The 9-year coating, as I was saying, it has more graphene in it. It has a much slicker, glossier performance. It is more for the enthusiast that wants the best and the most protection on their vehicle. This has a much higher shear angle for water, so as water lands on the vehicle, it will slide right off, where traditional ceramic coatings, the water tends to bead, and that's where you run into the issues with water spotting. Where these coatings, the graphene added to the formulas, basically make the water run away from the coating. It's like putting a coating of glass over your entire car. So now we're going to talk about the UV tracers. This technology comes with additives in the coating that react with UV light. And what this means is, after a coating is performed, you can actually see it glow on the paint. So we'll turn the lights off and we'll actually be able to see everywhere we have coated. That meaning we will not miss any spots. So let's talk about the application process. We have these suede applicators. It is made for ceramic coating applications, and we have our PPE because this coating is actually quite volatile. You cannot get something up to a 5, 7 to a 9 year without, unfortunately, having such volatile chemicals. We are basically wiping clear coat on the car. We'll start by applying on this fender. And as you can see, the graphene is quite heavy in this coating. There's much more in it than the 7-year. Once the pad's primed, this will be very, very silky to apply. With the BMW completed and the ceramic coating is absolutely glowing, we're ready to do our next detail. I think it turned out really, really well. Whether you're looking for the ultimate protection, whether it be the 9-year or the 7-year, we are servicing all of Sault Ste. Marie and Algoma area on cars, trucks, and bikes. Come see us if you want the best protection for your money at the best possible value. I'm gonna get back to work and I will see you guys later.